All right. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I am back, and hopefully we can get this shit going now. I had to go and help out my neighbor. If you guys don't remember, for anyone who doesn't remember, I have to go. I had to go and help out my neighbor. She had some issues with selling her car and some other bullshit that's really not important to anyone else except for us. So it don't really matter. But I will put the link in the comment section on YouTube. So if you want to come and share your UFO story, please do. You just have to have Google Hangouts, and if you join, make sure you keep your microphone on mute until you want to talk about something, until you want to come out and say something. But in the meantime, if you're not talking, make sure you keep your mic on mute and make sure you turn down YouTube. All right. So I'm gonna put the link in comment section on YouTube right now, and feel free to join in. What up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Oh yeah. What up, James? How you doing, brother? Doing good? I'll pass this. I'm going to pass this link out to some other people. Boom, boom. I know there's one guy who came on here who wanted to share a story with us. Oh, I don't have the headphones in. No one's even talking now. So I want to get him his link. And then I want to know what's going on with Mark. I want to make sure he's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Right. All right. So while we're waiting for these guys to come on here and tell us their UFO stories, what should we talk about? Any ideas? Hey, there he is. How you doing, you son of a bitchy Australian bastard? How you doing? You doing good?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Hi. Oh man, dude, we were getting worried about you, brother.
Yeah. Thanks for all the well wishes and the prayers and the gifts and cards.
Yeah, absolutely,
Especially
brother, man.
President Trump.
Oh, shit.
Barack Obama gave me a call. Hillary Clinton asked him, "I still written."
She fucking raped you.
Well, that's just possibly true.
Well, good, man. So, I mean, where are you at between 1 and a 10? Where are you at now?
Well, if I stay like this, about a 7.
Okay. So 10. So 10. We'll say in 10 being good and 1 being terrible, or 0 being terrible. You're at a 7, good, or 7.
No. That's all right at the moment. Yeah.
All right, good. Oh well, good. That's much. Yeah, that's much better, man.
Watch the leg and that for me.
Oh man. Well, good. We're glad that we're glad to get you back on here with us. What up, Randolph? How you doing, brother?
Fuck, I just woke up, mate. I'm not woke up. I've been going to bed. I've been trying to go to sleep.
Oh shit, man.
Well, look, how's my hair back? Oh, look a mess.
Oh, you're all good. No one gives a shit, dude. Come on, this is UFO proof, dude.
Hey, you were reading out a thing. I wish I was on that one. About your conspiracies.
Oh yeah.
And in that thing you read, it came down to 3 conspiracies that it mentioned. I think one was the
Pizzagate
towers. One
wasn't the. I think it was it was Pizzagate.
Pizzagate.
Sandy Hook.
But no, it doesn't mention Sandy Hook. Pizzagate. Well, that is true because it's come out now. Pizzagate was all about Hollywood and sex scandals going on in Hollywood. Well, that started to come out now, hasn't it?
No. That's not what Pizzagate was about, man.
It's also about pedophilia.
No, yeah, it is about pedophilia, but it's complete bullshit. What they said was that there was a sex ring, a pedophilia ring, ran by the Democrats underneath a pizza shop called Comet's Pizza in Washington, D.C. where they were trafficking sex slave children. And of course, some nutball went into the Comment Pizza shop with a fucking gun and shot the place up and said, "Give me the kids, you know, let us into the basement." And they're like, "Sir, we don't even have a basement here." So the whole lie fell apart as soon as that fucking idiot went into that place and fucking with a gun and shot the place up. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know, they're like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing, dude?" He's like, "I thought I was going to come rescue some children." He just went and shot up a pizza parlor because someone online said that, yeah, it's full of Democrats fucking children in there. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go rescue them, dude." Fucking dude's going to prison now, dude. Fuck, man.
Hey, and I noticed something, man, that you
What's
and
up, brother?
what's his name? God, how could I forget his name? Corey Feldman. You and Corey Feldman have the same mannerisms.
Corey Feldman? What the fuck?
And you have the same mannerisms.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Corey Feldman and I have the same mannerisms.
You're the Corey Feldman's mannerisms. Who's
what
older?
The fuck?
Who was born first? I want to know. You're brothers.
We're not fucking brothers, and he's definitely older than me because I used to watch him in movies, dude.
You have brothers.
What the fuck are you talking? I've been compared to like Steve-O from Jackass, but even like Jim Carrey and my mannerisms, but never have I been compared to Corey Feldman. What the fuck?
Corey Feldman, man.
What are you smoking in Australia, man?
I don't know.
Fucking, you fucking out there eating a goddamn koala bear made you fucking hallucinate, dude. Stop smoking the fucking eucalyptus, dude.
Years ago, they reckon I was a good-looking Mick Jagger. Because he's not. He's another one. He was caught with David Bowie years ago, wasn't he?
I'm pretty sure he was, but I mean, it's Mick Jagger and David Bowie. I mean, come on.
Yeah. But, cool but it was his wife that said it.
Yeah, I think it was. It was something like that, man. Let me check the comment section on YouTube. All right. What up, Sergeant Shill? What up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? The Corey's got raped. Elijah Wood. Corey Feldman's story is real, bro. What story? All right, Sergeant Shill. We'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Randolph, are you on here? If you're not going to talk, I'm going to have to make some space, brother.
No, I'm good.
There you go, man. What's going on, brother?
Is it off now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, cool.
How you doing, man? You want so you got any UFO stories to tell us?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, then,
all right,
yeah, we
cool.
can hear you.
Much,
yeah. Then just hop into the comment section, brother. All right.
All right.
All right. Cool, man. Yeah, that way we can make room for people who want to come on and chit chat about
I got a story for you, man.
Well, fuck, we want to hear it, brother.
All right, All
right. Yeah. Make sure you turn your TV off. There you go. Whose TV is that? Turn that shit off.
I was in fucking bed, mate.
All right. I'll give you some leeway, Mark.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
All right. You gonna share with us, Randolph, or?
Yeah, man.
Go for it.
I was at a party with my brother and some buddies, and we were in the backyard. And one of my friends had this green laser. He was dicking around with it, pointing it at the ground and up in the sky and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear? You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, brother.
All right. Anyway. I'm hearing everything twice here, man. This sucks.
Turn the echo, turn YouTube down, like turn it, just totally pause it, dude, and just stay on Google Hangouts, man. Like go to your YouTube channel, go to YouTube or wherever you're hearing it on, and then turn the volume all the way down on YouTube.
All right, I got you. Gotcha. That's better. You can hear me now.
And we can hear you, brother.
All right, cool. So we were at this party, and a buddy of mine had this green laser, and he's dicking around with it. He's pointing at the top of the house and up into the sky. And me and my brother were talking, and I looked over, and I saw this orb, it looked like a helicopter coming in, like a spotlight.
It's like super bright.
Yeah, yeah. And it was close to the ground too, but it was coming in. And my brother was in a conversation. And I was like, dude, check it out. And he looked over and he's like, oh, cool. And I was like, no, motherfucker, look. And by the time I said that, this thing had gone from like a white light, not like white, but like a yellow searchlight, into this red, dark blood red orb.
No shit.
And it just disappeared. And I'm like, dude, you saw that, right? And he goes, yeah, I saw the light. And I was like, you saw what the light did, right? And no, what are you talking about? Oh, no, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
But yeah. I've had a few experiences.
Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, Phil, share them, dude. Go ahead.
I had another one of all things. I was on the couch watching like some UFO show, dude. Because that's what I do, right? Anyway,
don't we all?
the girls, they're young, but they come running in and they're like, Dad, a witch, come look. I'm like, what the? It's not Halloween, dude. So I come running out, and it's kind of a gray, overcast day, and the girls were freaking out, and they're like, no, it went that way. All right, so I looked the direction, and I couldn't really make it out. It was pretty far away by the time they came in, got me, and I went out there and looked, but this thing was shape-shifting, man. It was like all over the place. I couldn't make it out. There was no blinking lights or anything like that. And
what color was it?
It was black, but it was like I said, it was an overcast day, and this shit was just, pulsating all over the place. But
and you don't think maybe a big trash bag or a black piece of plastic describing the shape shifting and stuff?
I wanted to know what the hell they're talking about, but this was what was weird is the lights went out and came back on. Just as, when the lights go out and then when they do come back on, the alarm clocks flash in a certain time,
yeah,
or 12 o'clock or whatever time it was whatever. Correct. Well, the clock didn't reset. It was a brownout, but I asked the neighbors, and it happened in their house too. And it was like the lights just went out, went back on just as fast as anything, and like a blink. But yeah. And I asked the girls to draw what they saw. And the older one drew. It was, on a flat piece of paper. It was a freaking black egg with 2 green lights. And she said it was wavy. It was wavy, like on a hot day when you look at the car.
Yeah.
So whatever, this shit was something. I don't know what the hell it was.
Do you still have the pictures that your daughters drew?
Oh man, I don't. It's been years and years and years, dude.
Oh man, that would have been awesome, dude. Oh man, those are cool sightings, man.
Yeah. But yeah, cool to talk to you guys, man. I've been watching you guys for a while.
Oh yeah, no problem, Randolph. Anytime, man. That's fucking what we're here for, dude. Fucking UFO proof, dude. Glad you could join with us, man. Yeah, dude. Glad you fucking watch and like the channel, man. Keep it up, dude. Fucking hit subscribe and that like button and share the fuck out of it, dude.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing. Now I gotta yell at someone real quick. So Sean, my little fucking Muslim buddy over here, is saying Kyle doesn't get it yet that it's all intertwined. Globalist cabal, aka Hydra, pedos, sexual assault, and murder sacrifices. Dude. Now, Sean, were you here when I did you were part of the conspiracy UFO?
I'm with you, Sean.
The show that I did earlier, right? Now, did you hear the article that I read at all? All right. See, that's your problem, man. There's a difference. And you're not critically thinking, man. You're putting all these pieces together that don't fucking exist. They don't have any. But they don't have any evidence for any of these things. None of the evidence is actually like legitimate evidence. No one's being arrested for any of this. All this stuff that you guys are figuring out, just a couple of armchair detectives on fucking YouTube are figuring it out, and it's a whole big conspiracy, and you guys got the answer, right?
Isn't Hillary being called into the Congress?
What's up?
Isn't Hillary
no, dude.
called into Congress?
No.
The thing with Russia, and it actually isn't your president. Hillary
actually, she might be in for that. Not any child pedophilia ring. Randolph, we can hear you eating those chips, motherfucker.
I remember that you're saying that it's all a collusion, that was all conspiracy with you know, it was all real actually with Donald Trump, but it wasn't. It was actually a conspiracy because Donald Trump's not been found guilty of anything to do with Russia.
Well, no, he's absolutely still under investigation, and Robert Mueller is deep into investigation.
Hold on, it's been over a year. When are they going to find something?
What do you mean? They're doing an investigation of him.
Yeah, how long can this investigation go for? They found nothing. In 2 days, they just found a whole lot of shit.
No, they actually found a lot of stuff, and he's putting together a case against them. Don't you get it?
No, he's not putting together a case against them. He's trying
to
find something that he can't find. So he's now trying to go into his taxes. What have his taxes got to do with
that's not true, man. They're questioning Paul Manafort. They raided Paul Manafort's house in the middle of the night. You know, obviously they were looking for something.
But what did they find?
Well, they can't obviously tell you if they're in the middle of an investigation.
Yeah, mate. That's like saying that, you know, if there's an investigation coming on, the police won't tell you anything about it.
Yes, true. They don't. Not in the middle of an investigation.
What they've got so far.
Yeah, they are giving us what they got so far.
I love you, mate. I love you. You do a great job. You've helped me. But you've got to just stop looking down that one line and not looking either side of it.
So that's the thing. That's what you're doing, Mark.
No, but I'm looking at both. I don't give a shit about Trump. You know, he doesn't do anything for Australia. But what I do is I'm the objectional person that watches it all, and I see that, well, fucking hold on. What they're saying on one news is different to what's been said there, and then it's different to what's been said in here in Australia.
Okay, but it's like this. You got to think about this, Mark. Now, if we stop and we critically think about it, there are 17 different intelligence agencies that all say that Russia, in fact, straight up, Donald Trump's son came out and said that he had a meeting with Russia to get information on Hillary Clinton. That's right there. Okay, so
did you get a real story about that? That they rang him and asked him to come in, and
yes,
the woman that he met with was a part of Hillary Clinton's team.
No, he met with
watching that news, mate.
No, he met with the Russians, and they were going to he was looking for information on Hillary, and he claimed that they had stuff they had that they didn't want, and they said, okay, never mind, that's nothing that's any good. But it's that's still illegal.
Yeah, no, it's not, because if it was illegal, the Clintons and Barack Obama would be all locked up now. Barack Obama hid the fact that the Clintons were selling uranium and that holder to the Russians.
The Clinton thing with the Russians, sure, I'm not saying she didn't do that. She probably fucking did. You know, she's a fucking crook, dude. What do you want? But I'm not. You see, you're stuck on one fucking path. You think that I'm stuck on one path. I won't admit that fucking Hillary's I'm a Hillary supporter or something. Far from it, dude.
It's not to do with who you support, Kyle. It's not to do with who you support. I'm just saying, when it comes to looking at things, instead of, you know, I watch Fox News because I reckon it's the best news. I reckon
that's your problem, right
there.
Gives you the
truth.
That's Well, we got I don't know, man, Mark. Fox News is known for not telling the truth, man.
I watched CNN one time, twice. I've seen them fake things that get caught for it. So
you never seen, but you never seen Fox News do that, and you've never seen Fox News do that.
I haven't seen anyone come back and catch it for it. Show me something they've done.
Oh shit, dude. In fact, I just read an article today on something they did, man. Yeah, fucking. Oh, you want to know something fucked up that they did? This is really bad too, and this really pissed me off, man. This one guy, I don't know who he was or what he did, but Fox News, and this is just to show how fucking racist they are, because he was a Jew, all right? They put a profile picture of him up, and they photoshopped the picture of him to give him a big fucking nose and a huge forehead and shit, and it made him look like fucking like Frankenstein. The guy looked ridiculous, and it's like, and that's just one thing that always sticks out to me, because I'm like, man, that's fucked up, dude. To go and Photoshop someone's picture and shit like that. But like, I mean, they fucking, dude, they lie about shit all the time. They constantly have to go back and apologize to it. Yeah, here, I'll show you something right now. Hang on.
Yeah, I seen them. They had to apologize about something about 4 months.
Oh, all the time, man. It's crazy, dude. Like Fox News is notorious for it, dude.
Because I didn't like Trump, and now I'm starting to like him because of all the bullshit one side's talking about him. And I think if he's going that bad when I'm watching it on, because we get CNN and Fox here, and sometimes
all right, so
CNBC, I get it on pay TV here. And I watch
check
the newses, and they're so different. Then I jump onto Google, type something in, and then find out, well, that's what they're saying.
Well, here, so this is I'll share my screen with you real quick, because I know you were on for the conspiracy stuff. So if you want to chit chat about it, that's fine. I'd like to keep that down to a minimum. But since you weren't on, since you weren't on it, it's fine, But okay, so check us out. So here we have a pundit fact, and the pundit fact truth-o-meter. So this scoreboard shows the ratings for statements made on air by Fox, Fox News, and Fox business personalities and their pundit guests. Rulings do not include statements made on air by politicians or paid spokespeople. So statements made on Fox, click the ruling to see all the statements made by Fox. So here's the true. So true statements by Fox, 17%. False statements by Fox, 50 statements, 30%, man. Are false, man. I mean, pants on fire is 9% of lying, So it says Ted Kennedy met with KGB in order to beat Ronald Reagan in 1994. I mean, look at that, dude. Look, pants on fire. Democratic National Committee staffer Seth Rich apparently was assassinated at 4 a.m, having given WikiLeaks something like 53,000 emails and 17,000 attachments. It turns out it wasn't the Russians. So, I mean, these guys this guy, Jesse Waters, he's fucking bad, dude,
Hey, hold on. You know what?
You want to read it?
No, I watched the thing on that WikiLeaks, and they say that, out of 100, he's been 99% right on the thousands of things that he's put across.
What's up?
And I watched Sean Hannity.
Oh, he's terrible, dude. Sean Hannity's is so freaking bad, man. I mean, these guys just look at Bill O'Reilly. These guys are just so bad. These guys just lie like fucking crazy. Look at all these, dude.
There's another one because I get the one of it was 2 girls and a guy, but the 2 guys and a girl.
Like this, Sean Hannity says the president said he's going to bring 250,000 Syrian and Iraqi refugees into the country. Okay, Obama never said that, and he never did that. So he just blatantly lies. They just lie like fucking, like just, it's nonstop. Dude, look at all these guys. All these guys just fucking lie like crazy, man. It's page 1 of 9, dude.
Yeah, but you got to look into who says this and where they come from.
Let's see what CNN is like, though. Let's see CNN.
Pundit fact. I mean, who's pundit fact? Hey, just on, how they were talking about the 9/11.
Yeah.
I've only got one thing to say on that, because in Australia we were thinking, look at all these dickheads, you know, that say that it's fake and all that. And then I was just watching one day, and it was on the second plane when it goes into the building, the nose of the plane comes out the other end of the building, out the other side. Now, how does that fucking happen?
No, it doesn't.
Flying and can hit a plane, and it fucks the front of it, but somehow the front of this plane hit it through that building.
It doesn't. I mean, I was literally just watching those videos today, man.
Have a look at it, mate. Have a
all right.
look.
I'll take a look. I literally I have it fucking queued up because I was just watching it today, dude. When we were talking about it, the conspiracy stuff, man, and yeah, no, yeah, here, I'll show you this here.
Yeah, if something happens, I'm just going back to sleep.
Oh, hang on, sorry about that. Hang on.
What? No, it's all right. What's his name?
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's all right, Corey. Take it easy.
Oh, yeah. Here. Okay, so this is the impact of the South Tower. All right, this is the one that everyone saw live.
I actually saw it live that day. I was up.
Yeah, I was up too when it happened. Oh, man, I was fucking, dude, it was so terrible, dude.
It was in the morning for you.
Oh, man, it was so bad.
Me, around that.
It's so sad to see those people jumping and shit, man. You know,
yeah,
and you know, and that's what pisses me off, man. They're sitting there saying that fucking, you know, oh man, this shit's fake and all this bullshit's holograms. These fucking people died, man. You know, and these people jumping out of the buildings. Yeah, that's fucking fake, right? You know, give me a fucking break, dude. All right, okay, here, let me show you, Mark. Let me see. I got this video queued up real quick, so we'll take a look at this. Share my screen again. Boom. See. Here, I'm going to put it on slow so you guys can see it. Let's see here.
I need to be the other side. Oh, wait. There's another view from the other side.
Oh, they'll play it, dude. Let's see. So I see no nose there. No annotations. Get it off there. They're saying something, but yeah, I mean, like it could just be debris or whatever, you know. I mean, like, you know.
When it's the other picture, you can see the nose, and it couldn't be the plane, because that would have to be, you know, the plane wouldn't fly with that much weight in it to have something to go through.
Anonymous amateur. Oh shit! Oh, that was too far away, but I don't see any nose coming through that.
Oh, you can't see nothing there.
Who the fuck is Boris Miller? All right, so this is from the other side, I think. Yeah. Oh, here comes the second. I remember seeing this plane coming live, dude. And it was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I was watching it, and
look, there you go. Look, there's no nose there. See, look at that, man.
Get the proper shot that they had. Hey, g'day, Norway by night.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, man. Hello, Cod.
Hey. Let me see here. Hang on. Let me stop sharing this. All right. Hang on a second. All right. Boom. All right. Who we got on here? What up, Norway by night? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Oh, excellent.
I got your message, Norway.
Yeah? You get my message?
Yeah, the one you put back to me after I wrote it in the comments. And, you know, and you know, I apologize for everybody.
Yeah. So since we got Mark on here now, we're gonna we're gonna discuss that real quick. Norway, turn down your YouTube, man.
Yeah, I'm done that now.
All right, you got to start remembering to do that shit.
Yeah, you're right, man. I didn't heard that other man so good, so I turned it up and then fuck. Yeah, man.
All right, so dude, you can turn it fucking like off. Turn the YouTube, go to YouTube and turn YouTube all the way off because you can still hear us on Google Hangouts.
I don't understand that because then I don't hear shit.
Yeah, because you just have to turn off YouTube. You don't need YouTube. You only need Google Hangouts.
Better now?
Let's see.
He's not
Nope.
on twice.
Just
Now?
go and turn YouTube off. Just turn it off. Click it off. Or
I have
erase.
turned it off, and the site is not up. I only have Hangout here.
You're just on Hangout. Oh, god damn it. Mr. Apache, get off of here, dude. Fuck.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's going to start fucking up again.
Right. Every fucking time, dude.
Is it? You're for real?
Yes, it's for real, dude. Jesus.
Ah, fuck.
Every fucking time.
Fuck.
There we go. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not hearing myself now.
That's unbelievable.
There we go. No, I still fucking hear it, just muffled.
Yeah.
But it's okay. All right. All right. So now that it's basically drowned out, hopefully everyone at home can hear us or whatever. So what happened was for the people who don't know, for anyone watching who doesn't know, Norway by Night was on the show, and he was describing his encounters and one of his dreams or his psychic abductions, and he was saying some stuff about having visions of the end of the world or something like that. And then all of a sudden, all the guys who were on here started going off on him, and it like all at one time. And my microphone got muted somehow, and I couldn't click the mute button off. Like Google's Hangouts fucked up for some reason, and it wouldn't click off, and my mic was stuck, and I was just on mute. And so I couldn't jump on to shut everybody down and tell everyone to shut up. And it was just, everyone was just going off. And so I had no choice the only thing I could do was just shut the entire stream down, because I felt bad for what was happening at the time, because he was just kind of getting it from all directions. And it upset me and a couple other people on my channel. I know, and our friend on here, Mark, he went to bat for Norway, and like I did, like you guys, that was fucked up, blah blah blah. And then we had a show the very next day, and we had a big long discussion about it. And we were hoping, to get Norway back on here, because the thing is we don't ever want to scare anyone away from telling us their UFO story. Feel free to come on here. If you're crazy as fuck, well, shit, I might call you fucking crazy, but we're not going to have 5 people call you crazy. You get it? We're going to do like one at a time, so, because I'm like, that is the truth. I don't want anyone to think, oh yeah, you can come on here and just tell us any crazy bullshit story, and I'm not going to call you out. That's completely wrong. You're making a terrible mistake if you do that, because that's exactly what I will do. But you're not going to have fucking 5 people at once jump on you and call you out. And it's not like they all meant to do it or anything. It's just the way it sounded to me, and that I was like, this seemed like too much. I don't know how bad if it even bothered Norway, but I guess we can find out now. So Norway, again, I want to apologize for everybody for, kind of jumping on you like that. That's not what the channel's about, brother, Norway, you there?
Yeah, but he doesn't know his mic's muted.
Oh, Norway, your mic's muted, man. I don't know. I'm not catching him. Anyway, what up, UFO today?
Hey,
God
Kyle.
damn it, Apache. Why can't
Is
you
it still
ever turn
fucking?
your YouTube down, dude?
No,
You
hold
hear
up,
me
hold
now?
up, dude, hold up. It's this fucking phone, dude. Hold up, bro. I got some info though.
All right, buddy. I want to hear.
Yeah. Have you heard about Graham Hancock's health lately?
He looks like he's fucking dying, dude.
Yeah, man. He's been having a shitload of seizures,
Oh man.
and I think the last one he had was pretty bad, man. And what's weird about it, dude, is that he's writing a new book on ancient North America, man.
Oh wow. Man,
Yeah, I don't
You
know if
hearing
you've
me
heard
now?
anything about it.
oh no, I haven't heard anything about it. You know what? That makes me think. You know what, dude? We got to try to get Graham Hancock on the show before he fucking something bad happens
I
to
don't
him. You know.
understand.
You know what, man? If you really ask him, dude, I think he'll do it, man. You know what I'm
I think he
saying?
will too. Yeah, I got to go try to get a hold of him, dude, and ask him see if we
So,
can't
you
get him
know,
on
and
here.
I mean, you know, like our community, bro. We would pick his brain and shit, bro. You know, that's
Oh
right
yeah,
up our alley,
absolutely.
basically.
Exactly. You know. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
just
dude.
terrible. Terrible
How does
news.
how does my mic sound now?
Your mic actually sounds good, except for this fucking echo when I talk.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, but I wanted to let you know that, bro. I don't know if you knew him. He's been having
Ah
pretty bad
man.
health problems and shit, seizures
Yeah,
and whatnot.
he's been looking like death, dude. He's been looking like he's fucking like a goddamn Nosferatu, dude. I mean, like he
And you
fucking
know
looks
what, man?
sickly.
It's fucked
What's
up
up?
because all of his health problems started happening when he quit smoking weed, bro.
Ah, come on, man. Go back to smoking the blunts, Graham. Come on. Fuck.
I think he
Shit,
does it
dude.
like once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like a recreational, but not like
Yeah,
the real motherfuckers. You know? He used to
yeah,
be one. I think he wrote the whole fingerprints on the gods. I think
yeah.
for
He
that
did.
whole book he was fucking high.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that was the book that made me fall in love with Graham Hancock, dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
you know, he's got another book out called War God, and I don't know if anyone's ever read it. It's a fictional book, but man, it's fucking awesome, dude.
You know what, dude? You know what? I've actually heard about it, and it's isn't it about basically the taking over of the Aztecs by the Spaniards and shit?
Yes, it is. It's exactly it. And
So
uh,
yeah, go
it's
ahead.
based. It has a lot of factual stuff that happens in it. Like there's a lot of stuff in it that actually happened. But then there's a fictional side to everything. Like
Oh
and you know
yeah, oh
the
yeah. He
war
basically
god.
he basically takes the whole story and the whole story is like his timeline and everything. It's actually like historically factual. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, exactly.
he basically he interpreted in his own matter what had happened. Basically, it's basically what he thinks that had happened with because I think he said that
Well, no,
basically
there's this. It's about this. It's about this chick who lives back then, dude. And like the narrative follows. I forget the chick's name, dude. It follows her around and like how she's like an interpreter for both
Yep,
the Spanish
yep.
and the fucking and the Inca, and
Yeah, and
you know,
she
so it
and she
follows
was
her around.
actually, yeah, she's a real person, bro. You know that. She's
No,
yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, but she like that's who the story is based on. But like what happened is like fictional for like the
Yeah,
war gods and stuff like that, you
yeah,
know.
basically. And you know what the fucking cool idea was, man, that he actually touched on something that a lot of people don't know. That well, we know that the Aztec king at the time, I forget his name, but he was basically, the Aztecs were big into hallucinogens, and basically he was
Montezuma.
Montezuma. There you go, Montezuma. Thank you, bro. Yeah, he was basically, taking his fucking trips every day, right? As a part of a priest king's, regular fucking thing. He would commune with the gods every day. And Huitzilopochtli, there you go, the war god. That's his name, Huitzilopochtli. And basically, what's his name? Hernan Cortez was doing the same thing, except he thought that it was Saint who? Saint somebody. He thought that he was in touch with some kind of deity as well, Cortez.
Yeah.
And the weird thing about it is that both of these fucking deities basically pitted them against each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It was a really good
So
book.
it was all part of the same thing, and it's fucking crazy how Hernan Cortez basically arrived at the same time that they said that the fucking Quetzalcoatl was gonna arrive, man. You know, like I
Oh,
see shit like that, man, and you know it like it boggles my mind.
well,
You know, at the
it was
fucking
the same time. No, it was supposed to be like the same time as Viracocha, not Quetzalcoatl.
no, it's Quetzalcoatl. Viracocha is what's that? The Incas.
Yeah,
Quetzalcoatl are the Aztecs, my brother.
yeah, the uh,
But you
no,
know, but yeah, no, we were and that's
Viracocha is
basically like it boggles
Viracocha
like the
is the that's who it is. It's the Inca.
yeah, that's the Incas, and the Aztec was Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, it wasn't. The story's not about the Aztecs. It's about the Inca.
It is about the Aztecs.
No, it's about the Inca, right? I'm almost positive
No,
it
no,
is.
no. The story is about Hernan Cortez and the Aztecs. I believe. I could be wrong, bro.
Yeah, I think
But
it's about the Inca.
okay. Then I retract my my previous statement. But
Oh shit! Hang on. What happened?
yeah,
What
no.
happened to
It's crazy
Where's
how the
Norway right
fucking
now?
how he came back at the same time that they said that the prophecy was gonna be fulfilled when he comes back and shit. Like the chances of that are like fucking crazy. They're out there just by being a random chance encounter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So,
absolutely, dude. It's
but
like
yeah,
it
those are
was a
my
cool
two
story,
cents
man.
right there, man. I don't know if you know about Graham Hancock and
No, thank you
his.
for telling us, man. I want to get Norway back on here so he can finish telling us.
Kyle,
Yeah, go ahead. I'm a mute.
you went to speak, and then you spoke. So then he muted it again, his mic, and then he disappeared off.
Look at that. My mic just muted for no reason. That's stupid. Hopefully we'll get him back on here. Norway, if you're still out here, get your ass back on here because we want to hear your story. Apache didn't know that we were trying to get your mic and shit working. So, but hopefully he'll get his ass back on here, man.
Anyway,
Gaming Masters, are you talking about my haircut? Yeah, fucking rocks, dude.
all right, I'm going, Kyle.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Mark.
All right. Okay.
And we'll see you around, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the comment section moderating.
Maybe. I don't even know what moderate is, but you know, I'll go there.
That's where you just sit on the comment section and fucking knock off any racist assholes.
All right.
All right, Mark. I'll talk to you later, buddy. You fucking hit me up later, man. All right, so I want to try to get I have to send out an email because I want to try to get this other guy on here, Mike. What was it, Mike Tormented or something like that? I'll send him an email because he actually told me the story, and it was you know real quick, you know, kind of gist of the story, but I want him to share it with everybody, and he wanted to share it, and hopefully we can get him on here. Hang on a second. All right, so let me send that to him, and hopefully he'll pick up on this. And all right, so where are we at in the comment section? I see Lloyd Pye is already gone. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That sucks. He was fucking awesome, dude. Alive and kicking. Yeah, that dude will live forever, man. Let's see. That's what I'm doing, just sitting watching the chat. Oh, okay, Jax. I didn't even know you're here, Jax. What the fuck?
Yo, Jax, what's up, man?
Oh, I want to see what's up to everybody. So, Netty Voyager, how you doing, buddy? Doing good? Don John, doing good? Sounds like a prank call from a troll. No, it wasn't. What up, Snooch? I changed his oh, the dude looks sweet. Yeah. Not bad, I guess, if you're talking about my dude. Make sure I get everybody. Of course, cons. Rob, how you doing, Rob? Enigmatic name. What's going on? Um. Oh yeah, that's bad news about Graham Hancock. Ah, I know, dude. That's fucking terrible, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm fucking. This is not my normal, dude. It's how my hair always is. I just normally have a fucking hat on. That's all. You know. Uh.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, Apache?
Yeah, so have you heard about the new papyrus they found? I'm pretty sure you have. Of how they built the pyramids.
Yeah, no, the new papyrus that they found, the one that I heard about was simply them ordering bricks for the pyramid.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah, more or less. Basically, they found how they got the bricks to the pyramids, basically, but it didn't like specify how they actually, built it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
not
they
sure
would,
I don't think
yeah,
that I'm not sure that they have it as 100% that they know that the papyrus is speaking about bricks for the Great Pyramid. I think it
yeah.
could have been either. It could have been any of the pyramids.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good.
yeah, because I'm not sure. I'm not because I mean I think that it would be a little bit bigger news if we knew for 100% that it was the Great Pyramid as opposed to just a pyramid. You know, it could have been
Yeah, yeah,
Khafre's
yeah,
pyramid or
yeah. And we're talking about Khufu's. So,
yeah,
yep.
yeah, you know, the fucking it's like that,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. So, what the fuck is that?
That's an orange Kit Kat, motherfucker.
Oh yeah? What the fuck is that code for, man? You're gonna fucking see fucking Smurfs right now or what?
Fucking Halloween, dude.
Oh yeah, I forget it's fucking Halloween, dude. I've been working so fucking much,
Me
but
too.
fuck that. What was I gonna tell you? Yeah, no, that's basically what they had said, that they had found a papyrus, and it basically explained how they were how these bricks were basically quarried
Loaded.
500 miles from where they're at right now, and they
No,
brought them down
not
the
the
nut. Yeah,
mm-mm. That would have
no,
been no the the papyrus is talking about a quarry that wasn't actually that far from Giza,
yeah,
and then it was just basically an order for it. So they put in an order for like whatever, fucking 300 stones or 500 stones. It was just like an order for them to
I
go get
got
it.
you.
But I don't believe that they got their the stones for building the pyramids from far. It was just like the regular limestone. But the rose
Hmm.
granite, anytime they used rose granite, now that came from Aswan, 500 miles away. You know,
Yeah,
so when they built
Aswan.
the
Yep.
big obelisks and shit, yeah, that's where they would fucking. That's when they would you know, I mean, can you
Yeah,
imagine
no,
that, Apache?
yeah,
I
no,
mean,
no,
those
and I could
fucking
imagine that. And fucking granite has it's slightly radioactive. You know that. You know
yeah, yeah.
it basically ionizes the air around it. You know.
It's freaking amazing that they could, first of all, fucking carve that shit out, and then
I think Norway's back.
you know, oh Norway, there you are. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I have some
All right, good.
problems.
Oh, good. All right, so you on now?
I'm on now.
Yes, you are, and I'm not hearing the echo at all, dude. So fucking sweet.
Unbelievable.
Finally, brother.
Yeah, buddy. I listened to this to the show where everybody was talking about what happened. About this
Yeah.
thing, and I don't give a fuck, man.
Okay. You're good.
But what I'm gonna tell you guys is we have to, or you guys have to decide where the line is gonna go. You know, if a man come on your show, Kyle, and tell
Yeah.
a story, and he's tell a story about maybe he's been abducted or something like that,
Mhm.
and that sometimes that is not so easy to tell, but
No,
that
exactly.
you understand, but that
Oh
don't
yeah.
mean that this guy is insane. You understand?
Oh yeah.
So the line between sane and insane, I don't know where that line actually goes,
It's a
because
very small line, man. You know, you got to know how to
yeah,
decipher it and
it's a
judge.
small
You
line,
know.
but we all have to decide where that line goes. And
Yeah.
if a man tell a story, and in the beginning everybody relate, yeah,
correct.
to that story, and after a while things get a little different than what the people is used to listen to, and this crowd say, oh fuck, you have to be insane. But how the fuck do they know? Are they UFO researchers? Are they been abducted sometimes? Do they know
No.
what the fuck
Exactly.
happens when you come to a spaceship?
Exactly. You have to know where to draw the line.
Yeah, that line is drawn because of all our influence from media, from things around us, and what we think we know.
Oh, but, yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. Everyone has to make up their own mind on where the line is drawn. But on my channel, I make up the line,
yes.
and I'll decide when it's crazy and when it's not crazy. And I don't consider you crazy. I didn't consider your story crazy, and I thought it was fucked up that everyone kind of jumped the gun like that before actually hearing you out. And now some of the stuff that you were saying is a little beyond the scope of what we normally talk about. However, given that you were,
but I never finished. I never get to finish. Kyle.
Correct, and that's the point. You didn't get to finish. And
my point is that I don't believe the world is gonna end tomorrow. You understand?
Yes.
This is what this being saying to us, to me, that the planet is in trouble. And then as soon I mentioned that the planet was in trouble, the atmosphere changed. It was a different crowd.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't believe, I think we are on this planet for a very long time. But if the crowd who was talking to me, what do they know? I mean, you can if you do the research, if you listen to the right people, and I don't mean people who sit on the mainstream media or President Trump. He don't know anything about climate,
Yeah.
But if you do the research and have a background, then it's one thing. I don't want to go on this show and tell everybody that the world is going to end, but I tell the people that maybe this planet is in trouble, and it's not the same planet as it was for 10 years back or 20 years back.
Yeah, absolutely.
You understand? And I'm not a climate scientist either, but I go when I tell something, I do the research. I check. I get the facts from the real place to get facts.
Absolutely.
And the people who are listening to me, have they ever done any research? I just wonder, because it's pretty.
No, I understand.
You understand where I'm coming from, Kyle?
I understand 100%, and it's always really important that you do due diligence and research stuff, and the reason why I didn't, if I thought you were crazy, Norway, I wouldn't even let you be on the show, man. You know that. And so
I understand that, Kyle.
Yeah,
but my message wasn't about the climate.
No, I didn't think.
I wanted to tell a story about what happened to me, and
that's what's important, man. Is that at the time, the story you were telling, you started off, you were telling us about your psychic abductions, and because I know so little about that particular subject, I wanted to hear it out and and judge for myself on, is this guy
Listen,
crazy, or is he this or is that? I was like, I wanted to judge for myself and hear a story, but I know so little. I mean, who's to say
yes,
what happens
but
during
Kyle,
a psychic abduction or whatever,
yes, but Kyle,
Mhm.
if you want to learn something new, right? And your channel is about telling a story, but it's on. I think what I learn about you, you still curious. You still want to know more. You
Absolutely.
still have that thing inside you that tell you that I want to know what happens with the
Exactly.
guys who are abducted. Uh,
Yeah.
is it something that more people have that's
Mhm.
very similar, or is it something that maybe some people can connect to?
No, and that's the truth, man. When that's why, because I've had incredibly close contact with UFOs, but I've never claimed to be abducted or anything like that. But I do believe in the abduction phenomenon. I believe that, there are at least some people who are telling the truth. And so the phenomenon must be real, or at least I think that there's a good probability that it could be real. So I want to be able to hear everything on the subject and not
Yeah,
exactly
and
just go and
that's
speak
what I
out
mean.
anything. And so that was
And
the
I
first time I'd ever heard someone discussing psychic abductions. And so, I wanted to hear it out, and that's why it bothered me so bad about what happened. Because I'm like, we gotta
yeah, yeah.
we
But
gotta be able to,
that's okay. What I
yeah.
want, what I want to have out now is that uh, I believe that if somebody come on your show and they tell their story like they're talking about they buying a shirt in a store, and they talk like it's an everyday situation, and don't I know it depends on how you tell the story, because I have listened to a lot of people talk about their experience when they are abducted,
Mhm.
and I done serious um, what
Research.
research. Yes, thank you. And I found out that my experience with the psychic abduction is very prevalent, and I have what I'm trying to do is to um, go out and tell my story,
Yeah, share your
get some,
experience.
share my experience, and hopefully people who really have been abducted and really had the same experience as me, that they contact me, and I want to make some kind of place on internet where we can meet, because that's very difficult for people who really have been abducted and have that story, and maybe they have it in have yeah, it could be
Well,
decades.
hopefully everyone took something home from when we had that discussion about it, and and I think everyone understood in the end, that they kind of made a mistake about kind of jumping on it out at the same time, and but speaking of stories, Mike, is this Mike Tormented? You on here, buddy? You are on mute. You gotta turn yourself off mute, buddy. There you go.
Okay,
Mike.
yes, person over done it, so
Oh yeah, all right. You Mike Tormented, right?
it's me. You can just call me Mike.
All right. Excellent, Mike. Well, I just want to make sure that's the right Mike that we're talking about.
Yeah, I got your
Mike
email.
Tormented, he
Right as
had
I
sent
came
me an email earlier and describing one of his UFO sightings. and then a little bit about his background in life and stuff, you know, it happened to him. And I thought it was really fascinating, and I thought he should come on and share the story. And so I want to give Mike the table right now and let him share the story. So Mike, if you want to do us all a favor and tell us that basically the story that you had told me in your email, if you just want to recant it for everyone, I think we could start right there, and that would be awesome, man.
All right. How much of the back do you want me to tell? Because like, you want
Go
to
into
pretty
it,
much.
man.
All right.
All the stuff you told me in the email, say that, and if you want to add anything to it that you left out, go ahead. You know.
All right. This is the first time I've really actually like talked to a mass amount of people, so I'm kind of nervous. But
You're all good, brother, man.
Oh shit. Maybe I gotta push the little thing. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you, buddy.
Okay, so I guess I gotta push the thing. Oh, this is the first time I've ever done any of this stuff, so I'm kind of like have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
No, that's okay, man. You know, it takes a little while to figure everything out with Google Hangouts and YouTube. So I'll just give you a couple of tips right now. One, fuck YouTube, forget about it while you're on here. You can just click that whole thing off. You don't need it. You just need to worry about Google Hangouts. And then everything that's going on right here will be broadcasted to YouTube. So you don't even need YouTube open right now, you know? You can get rid of that. And that will help your live stream. It'll help your broadband or whatever. And so it won't be so choppy and fucked up or whatever. You got your microphone on? Do you have a regular microphone or?
Nah, right now I'm using a headphone microphone.
All right. Well, it sounds good to me, man. Perfect. Dude. It sounds excellent, man. So you're all good to go. Why don't you go ahead and just share your story with us, man?
All right.
Now this why don't you share, you know, what your life was, what happened, you got in some trouble and shit like that. Let everyone know. It's all good. You're around the same kind of people, man. I mean, look at me, dude.
I was 21 years old. I got sent to prison because I beat somebody up. It wasn't nothing crazy or no shit like that. Motherfucker said some 45 down my brains out. So I was like, fuck you, I'll give you a chance. Okay, anyway, time skip. I was sentenced to 5 years in prison.
Hang on a second. Can I get everyone to put themselves on mute for a second so Mike can tell the story? All right, hang on. Norway, I'm gonna put you on mute, man, so Mike can tell the story real quick. Norway, can you put yourself on mute?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So now you're open. And Sergeant Shell, Jax, thank you guys for joining us. All right, go for it, Mike. The floor is all yours, brother. So he was sentenced to 5 years in prison, guys, for whooping a dude's ass. So continue on.
It's not funny, but it's funny. This is the way
It's
everything
funny.
happened. But yeah, I mean, it's 5 years. It's not that much. In Virginia, you don't go straight to prison. You have to sit, in a jail until your number gets called and so on and so forth. All right, so I stayed in the county jail for 18 months. Yeah, shit. These fight for your future destination in the penal system or prison system, however you want to word it. So anyway, I was sent. I stayed 6 months in the receiving unit. They classified me level 3, 4, which in Virginia is like medium, max, min type thing. So the guard towers would have live ammunition, and where I was at, it was kind of a lax control movement. The guards let you out and all that shit, but I was in a privately owned facility. That kind of helps out too. But I don't know. I was probably about it was about a year from getting out, and they let us on the yard for recreation. Maybe 30 minutes. getting real tense. And they told us all to get our asses back in the building. Sometimes happen when surprise lockdowns, shakedowns, stuff like that. The way everything went about that day, I'm 24, almost 25. And I just happened to like look up. I was checking for bad weather movement or something for that. If you want to train and shit like that, you don't get on your, you don't leave your pod or your building. None of that shit. Skies were clear, but oblongish type craft. But it's like a silver metallic type color. And it was making erratic movements, like up, down. I guess like the normal shit. I guess kind of why people find it a little bit harder to believe.
So this was kind of like a cigar-shaped UFO, or like a flying disc shape. Like, what do you mean?
You know how you're frying an egg and you fuck it up?
Yeah.
So it don't turn out all pretty circle. It's like not exactly cigar, but it's ovalish, but elliptic. I don't know. Not elliptical, but
So they have like a little dome
weird.
top?
All right, hold on.
Like that? Okay.
And it'd go up, it'd go down, it'd sit stationary for a minute, fly to the left, right, the basic standard movement. All right, now keep in mind, I'm in a prison, so here they put them out in the sticks. I mean, you don't have houses very close. I mean, the closest house at that point in time is 15, 20 miles away. Not something that I don't really know shit about drones.
Yeah.
So, but at that point in time, I don't think they was flying 20 fucking miles or 15, and not at the elevation that this was at. I mean, this was like jet type elevation.
Do you remember what size it was? Could you judge the size?
Not exactly. Like from where I was at looking up, and having to move at a ushered pace, I'd say 60 foot long, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think for guesstimation.
How long was the duration of the sighting? How long did you see this thing?
They didn't let us back out that day. From my cell, I could see out the window, but the cell is.
No, I mean, how long did you have that sighting for? Like, did you see it and it was only for like 2 seconds, or was it for like 30 seconds, a minute?
No, it took us 10 minutes to get back in the building. It was still out there when we made it back in the building.
Oh, wow.
So and they was late letting us out, but I didn't think to look up there then. So it may have been out there then. I don't know. Just it's a normal day in prison. You go outside, you get your wreck, and you go back in, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
But going back in the way they tried to usher us back in, I was like, all right, is it gonna fucking rain or something? And so I wanted to look up and just to look for the clouds and clear day. And September, I can tell you, it's September 23rd, 2006. That was the exact day. The time, I couldn't tell you the time. I don't want to watch. It was in the morning. I mean, what the fuck you need to watch my prison? But anyway, it was in the morning. That's, I guess, between 10 and 10:30.
That's a cool sighting, man. So, and you watched this thing for about 10 minutes. Did any of the other prisoners see this with you? Did you point it out to anybody?
Yeah, that was like my cellmate and me and him was going back in together, fucking well together. And I'm like, hey, Pat, what the fuck is that, man? Because he was former Navy, and so I was like, all right, you've been on ships. He was on I forgot which one of the carriers that he did. The technician type shit is computers and missiles and shit. That's all I knew. He didn't talk about it too much other than that. I didn't ask. It's one of those things. If you don't volunteer, I'm not going to ask. It's not my business. And so I was like, hey, Pat, what the fuck is that, man? Is that like anything that you ever seen? And he same deal. You didn't have a clue. The guards, they didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to acknowledge it because like, what are we going in for? Why can we not be out here? I mean, pretty day. There's no bad weather. What the fuck? They're like, we just need y'all in. They don't want to talk about it. We just need y'all in. I said, well, who's this coming from? I said, this is the lieutenant fucking warden. I mean, who's this coming from? And it's a private facility, so it's not like they have to. I mean, they still follow DOC standards, but
Yeah.
there's a lot more leeway. You know, we didn't have DOC come in and ransacking our shit all the time. That these was all privately owned people. Somewhat,
Now,
you know.
Didn't you have a story? Now, didn't you have a story with your daughter?
Oh no, I was saying I hadn't told her about it because I didn't want to freak her out. Because I'm trying to bring her up. Me and her mom trying to bring her up, like question everything. Not for conspiracy aspects, but for the factual knowledge. And that's what's going to evolve humanity's knowledge anyway. You know.
Yeah.
There's always.
No. I don't want to, you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but I just want to throw this out real quick because this was part of the email, and I thought this was very tragic, man. But it turns out that Mike's parents and his sister were murdered.
Oh, they were murdered. That was the point of the cold question or the cold case question I had yesterday. I was trying to figure out how the fuck I could find out something. This been 2002. The cops don't tell nobody nothing. And I know they can say what they can't say because it's an ongoing unsolved mystery with murder investigation. So I know that they're very limited. But is there? I was trying to figure out if there was anywhere I could go to see. I don't have the money to pay for a private investigator, or fucking lawyer, and all that stuff. I'm trying to find a new job now, so it's like.
And so you don't know what happened. Like, do you know how they died? Was it gunshots? Was it
22 caliber executioner stuff?
Oh my God, man!
My sister, she was kidnapped. They just found her remains about a month later in a whole other state.
Oh my God, man, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
It's thank you. I mean, I really don't know how to respond to stuff like that. So
no, man. You did a great job, man. And I mean that's a fucking really cool sighting, man. And I mean, you had a very interesting life, man, with the. With what happened to your family and in prison and then seeing a UFO. And I'm hoping that all that stuff led to you being a good man and hopefully, you got your shit straightened out and everything, man. And,
Well, I'm no longer on probation. I have no real ties to the state as far as, the judicial system goes. But
that's fucking terrible.
I'm considered a productive member of society.
Good, man. You know what you need to do. If you're not in it yet, go find a progressive state like Washington and move there because the cops here are cool as fuck. I've been pulled over twice. I haven't gone to jail, dude. They fucking just let me fucking go, dude. I went into the courthouse. I didn't even have to see the judge. The prosecutor was like, "What? You want a continuance? Yeah, it's fine, no problem." Man. What do you want? 2 months? I said 3 months. He's like, 3 months, that's fine, no problem. Like, I mean, they're so cool here, dude. That's what you got to do. So if you're in one of those Republican states, get the fuck out of it. Come to a blue state, man. Come to a progressive state. Go to Vermont or Washington or something, man. I'm telling you, dude. If you're a criminal, that's where you need to go, dude. A criminal who's clean their act up. All right. So, well, thank you for sharing that story with us. Everyone, you guys can anyone who wants to jump in now, Jax, Robert, Gyro 420, Apache, if you guys want to jump in and say anything or ask any questions.
Can I tell a UFO story, Kyle?
Yes, go for it, Norway.
I was. This is a pretty cool UFO actually. I was.
All right, go for it.
Was actually on work, and the day it was normal, and I was going outside. And I just looked up to my left, and I could see some shiny something coming from the left. And this was a UFO that had, it was very flat on the bottom, and he had about 4 bumps. So it was like almost like a stair.
Like a stair?
Yeah, and it go almost the same on the right side.
Oh wow!
And this thing, it was a day that it was some rain and some blue sky.
Yeah.
And this UFO was coming into the blue sky, into the blue sky. And when it did that, it was very visible. But then suddenly it changed color from almost white to shades of blue. So it looked like a sky with the blue background.
Oh wow, man!
That was really cool.
Yeah, that's
and it was big. It had to be about 70, 80 meters, maybe more.
80 meters. Wow.
Yes,
Jesus.
it was very big.
Holy shit.
The cool thing was that when it took off, about the speed was about 5 times the speed of the clouds, who was going to the left, and this UFO was going to the right, and it was going about 5 times as fast as the skies, the clouds, and this thing, it looked exactly as a cloud when it left.
Oh wow, that's weird.
And that was the coolest UFO I ever seen.
Yeah, that's
you know, it could literally stand up in the sky, and I don't know if you had to study it very, very good to see that this thing was a cloud. But in the beginning, it was a UFO.
Yeah.
And when left, it looked like a sky
or
a cloud. So that was very cool.
Speaking of that, I want to get you guys' opinions, you know, because so anyone who wants to say anything to either Mike, I see Mike's still in the comment section, or to Norway here or whatever, feel free to ask away. And Jax, what's up with the fucking Elizabeth Taylor glasses, dude? What the fuck is what the fuck
are you talking about?
Look at those things, dude. I love them, dude. Put those.
They're freaking wraparounds.
Those are
they're wraparounds,
awesome, dude. I fucking love those things, dude.
Well, first of all, I want to tell Mike, I want to tell him I'm very sorry for his loss. God bless you, sir. And on Norway, I want to apologize also, because what you experienced on the last show that you were on, that was completely uncalled for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, no biggie, man. But yeah, definitely, man. Jax, are you're broadcasting from outside? Why are you blue?
I have no idea. I tried to adjust it because before I came on, I noticed that it was like the gain was too high and it was all like white, and I tried to turn it down, and now I'm blue.
Yeah, you must have touched either like the tint or the saturation or the color. One of those knobs will fucking fuck your color all up. It, man, it used to happen. It still happens to me, dude. So no worries, man. You know,
I'm an alien.
Yeah, I like those fucking glasses, man. Those things are fucking baller looking, dude. Yeah, no problem, Mike. You're welcome, buddy. Cons is saying, so I got my new bow, cool as shit. Oh, you think it is shit because you got a badass fucking bow, do ya? Huh? Oh, let me guess. It's got to be fucking Apache. Let me see here. Oh, well, what do you fucking
Hey, so,
how the fuck did I guess?
Hey, I have... What happened?
Nothing. It's the fact that, like, as soon as I start hearing all this static, I'm like, let me guess. Fucking Apache. Oh, well, you fucking know, dude. Well, holy shit, dude.
Fucking Apache, man.
Fucking Apache, man.
Yeah, no, I actually have a fucking question. With the guy who just told his the guy who just told his story, did he have recurring like dreams that he was flying after his abduction?
Is it
Norway?
Roy you're talking to? Norway? Yeah,
Yeah, whoever.
yeah. It's it started with when I was very young, when I was a kid. Then it
Yeah.
was my parents and other parents too wonder why I had so many vivid dreams about flying, and it was very often, and so did both my brothers. So
It's interesting, man. You
it
know,
was a recurring dream who was coming again and again. But when you grow up and you're older, you
Yeah,
can.
let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you were asleep while you were dreaming and you were flying at the same time and then you woke up during one of these events?
No, it wasn't like
No?
that. In the beginning, when I was younger, maybe, but uh,
Okay.
I don't recall that.
So
So,
so
but
so these abductions they were very conscious, right? You were in a state of consciousness in these abductions.
and that's the key because when you get abducted in the beginning, you can or in the middle or whatever, you can retain uh, somehow consciousness. If you have a scale from 1 to 10. The most I've been conscious when I have been abducted is about 7. And
wow.
if they feel that you starting to get more consciousness, they do something to you, so that drops significant. Yeah, it drops by by very much. So then you don't remember again. But I have so
Yeah,
that's
no. The reason why I ask you is because yeah, go ahead.
so the key is consciousness because I think that the human consciousness is what I use when they pick me up psychically with the psychic
Okay,
assessment.
so this will lead into my next question, and
Okay.
it could be a very somewhat difficult to answer. Would you consider these beings to be more from a physical realm or a metaphysical realm, or maybe even a spiritual realm?
This guy is this beings is from another dimension.
Interdimensional.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I suspected.
yeah, but this is you know I consider myself to stay in maybe the third dimension, and they are about 5. But they use dimension to move, and that's why I think they
Hey man, hey, I'm live right now, you dick.
they can move from going from one dimension to another one. That's my personal.
Yeah, I have that idea as well.
I'm live
Um,
right now, you dick.
and do you think these beings that you encounter, were they benevolent? Were they evil,
Hit me
or
up
were they like
after live
neutral?
already.
That's the word, neutral, because they don't look at me like they love me, if we can use that word, and they don't look at me like oh, I'm gonna protect you, but they look at me as an interest that I'm gonna watch over.
Huh?
That's interesting, man. I mean, I like Apache. Put yourself on mute, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying. Go. Hey, can you do it for me? I'm sorry, dude. My
Yeah,
fucking thing whacked out.
let me try. I'm always having problems trying to put people on mute, man. It always
And
takes
I,
me like
and
50
I
fucking tries, dude.
tell you other guys too, just ask
Um,
me any question you want, because then it's easier for me to maybe explain what happens to me.
Excellent. What up, Augustus Wilson? Hopefully you're not gonna be mad about my fucking cussing. But Robert, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Sergeant Shell, sorry. Sergeant Shell, how you doing, brother? Can you even... Sergeant Shell,
I got
can you hear
a
us?
question for Norway.
What's that, Gyro?
Good, you?
Does he
Good,
hear
good.
like different frequency sounds when he has these experiences? Does he hear different sounds like buzzing and?
You hear anything like that in Norway? All right. What's up, Jax?
The heck's going on?
I
going
have no idea. Oh, well, what happened to Sergeant Shillman? We lost him, dude. Kick all of them up. Please, no bad words.
You hear me?
I got this. Sorry, dude. If you don't start cussing, I'm gonna kick you out, dude. I'm just gonna let you know right now, Augustus, you need to say fuck right now, or I'm booting you out of this bitch, dude. I don't understand why someone will come on to fucking UFO proof and be like, please, no bad words. I mean, like, seriously, dude. It's like fucking, that's like going on to like The Price is Right and saying, I don't want to win any money, you know, like fucking, like, you know, no new car, you know.
Fuck damn shit, pussy, clit, cut.
It's fucking saying, dude, you know. Yeah, what up, brother?
You hear me?
Yep, I hear you, man.
I think I want to answer the guy who asked me the question.
Oh, finally, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, it's difficulty with the fucking sound. Sorry for cursing. They have two ways to contact me. One is with a kind of a sound, kind of a, I can the best explain it like a very high tone, pitching tone, like a dog flute or something.
Okay.
Then I know they are around. But if they contact me with a more psychic,
yeah,
it's more in my head. It's more how can I say, personal. It's more busting. It's more. I know they are contacting me. I know they are very near and they are gonna abduct me.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's the two ways they.
I hope that answers your question, Gyro. And now, Snooch is saying no fucking cunts will fucking curse in this motherfucking chat. Goddamn promise. That's right. You tell him, Snooch. You don't let these fuckers
that's
say
right.
here, dude. Now it looks like we have Steven on here. Norway, put yourself on mute, brother.
Yep.
It looks like we had Steven Nixon pop up on here, and he ever so rudely called me during this show. Well, it's like, motherfucker, don't you know I'm live, dude?
I'm very sorry, man.
That was fucking Snooch who called me, dude. Or not Snooch, that was fucking Steven who fucking called me, dude. I'm like, motherfucker, you know I'm live, dude, you know?
I didn't know you were live, man. I'm very, very
bullshit, dude. You knew I was fucking live. You don't know I was live, man.
I really didn't. I'm really glad Norway has a chance to get his point across now, though.
Yeah, yes, me too, you know, absolutely. But Steve, where the fuck are you, dude?
I'm fucking, my electric's fucking out in the house, man. There's
Shut
a storm
the fuck up, dude. Where are you in the closet?
There's a storm here in the UK and my electric's out.
Get out of the closet, dude. Just come on out with your fucking boyfriend and get out, dude.
Fuck you. Hey, it's not me. He's got a gay hairstyle. It's not me. He's got a gay hairstyle. You poof.
Yeah. Hey, man,
UFO.
I'm not the one in the closet, dude. All right, just come
UFO.
out of the fucking closet, dude, with your fucking poop haircut, dude.
You should call yourself
Oh,
UFO.
where's that fucking light coming from, dude? It's coming from your
Hey,
flaming boyfriend, right?
I'm standing at the window now. You should call yourself UFO poof.
That light's coming from London.
Oh shit, that was a good one.
Yeah, where's that light coming from, dude?
I'm going to actually open the blinds, man, and see, can you see me a bit better here?
Are you fucking sitting in a dark house and all you have to do is open the blinds?
That's what I'm
Oh,
about.
that's
That's
a street
what I've
lamp.
done. I was lying down to try and I laying down to try and get a sleep, and I've realised that you're on live, so I just came on to bullshit.
Oh, fucking go to bed, dude.
No.
Well, oh, okay. Well, fucking stay up and bullshit with us, dude.
It's still
I don't want to
early.
keep you up, dude. I know you guys are always up.
Have a
Wait,
beer,
man.
man.
Have a fucking beer, dude.
I don't drink, man.
Oh, fucking snort of Oxycontin.
I haven't had a drink in 12 years, man.
Ah, good job, buddy.
Well done.
Well, fuck it. You got to start someday again.
Shut the fuck up, Apache.
No, fuck, I think the stuff I'm on's enough.
Oh yeah, dude, you know it, man. All right, so everyone, we got a couple kick-ass UFO stories that were shared on here. So I think I will go ahead and share another one with you guys. One that I haven't told before. Now, you know, like I said, you know, I've had many encounters and sightings in my illustrious career, and but only a handful of them were really amazing. There's a lot of them that were really fucking cool, that were really interesting, and just all around, like, you know, they might not have been the most spectacular, but they were fucking. Oh, look at that, dude! Your gaydar clicked on, dude. Look at that.
My electric's back
awesome,
on.
dude.
My electric's back on. Yay!
Pay the bill, man. You won't have that issue.
Yeah, see that? Pay the fucking bill, dude.
No,
So,
back on. Good.
So anyway, now at the time I'm at my house. I'm on my UFO hunting platform, and I'm looking for. I'm out there hunting UFOs, and I got 3 lasers in my hand. I have an ultraviolet, which is like purple, a red, and a green one. All of them are strong enough to be seen in the sky. All right. And I was looking for some, like my binoculars or something, pulling something out of my back. Ah, fuck. Hang on a second. I gotta let my fucking dog out. All right. Sergeant Schill, take over for a minute.
Yeah, so I can't take over his story exactly. But does anybody else have anything, man? Like a quickie? Like a real quickie?
Yo, what's up, Jex? How you been, man?
There you go.
Oh shit, he's not on here anymore. Well, what's up, everybody else? Oh, there he is.
ZZ Top looking motherfucker today, though.
Sergeant, cheers for those words earlier on, man. They really helped, buddy. Thank you.
Kyle, how close was you to the UFO you see?
Who's that, Norway?
Yeah, Norway. Kyle, how close was you to the UFO?
Kyle's not in the room, man.
Fuck, he left the building.
Yeah, he left the building just for a minute, man.
Dave's not here, man.
There he is.
There he is.
All right. Thank you, Sergeant Schill. I appreciate that, buddy.
How long? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What distance did you see the UFO? How close were you?
Well, that's what I'm about to say right now. I'll tell you. So what happened was this particular night, I had the 3 lasers in my hand, and I'm searching for like some binoculars, and I had all 3 of them in one hand, and I was kind of like squeezing them. I was squeezing the triggers on accident. I didn't realize I was actually squeezing the trigger. And so like 3 lasers are just shooting up like like that. And I wasn't paying attention until I realized. I looked up and I realized that I was shooting all the lasers off. I'm like, oh shit! And I look out, and all of a sudden, about 8 to 10 fucking lights, like UFOs, like just popped and lit up. Boom, 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 up in the sky above me. I'm like, holy fuck, dude! So I'm fucking beaming the lasers everywhere, dude. I'm fucking checking them out in the night vision, or not night vision, in the binoculars, you know. But all I'm seeing is just these spheres of light, and then they slowly start fucking going out. Like one would go out, and then another, and then one of them like would blink like rapidly, then they would go out, and then the other ones would blink really rapidly, and they would go out. And then I was pulling out an actual film camera, like a disposable camera, you know, the ones that you'd buy for like a couple dollars, and you just turned into a whole camera, one of those older ones. I was pulling out my fucking disposable camera, and all of a sudden I looked over to the side, and flying past me, like probably 50 feet away, man, was this UFO that was it was a mix between bars and balls of light. So it went like this. It was like a ball of light, and then a bar of light, and then a ball of light, and then another bar of light, and then there was space in between the bars and the balls. All right, there was like it was like you could just see through it, like, you know, like it was connected by an invisible chain or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it was the weirdest fucking looking thing, and it's fucking flying past me, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, so maybe I'm like looking at like a plane or something fucking weird, like, you know, I'm like, it's something that's far away, that's really big. And then it turned and it started doing this loop around my fucking house. And I could see that. I'm like, no, it's fucking something small that's really close, dude. And it's fucking like, it looked like this weird little submarine just kind of floating through the fucking sky, wrapping around me, like going like a big loop around me. And I mean, and it was glowing like fucking white light, dude. And it, I mean, like the bars were probably like, you know, fucking maybe 3 or 4 feet. And the spheres were probably like, I don't know, maybe a foot in diameter, man. And this little thing just fucking flew and curved around my house and just fucking flew past me. And it flew in through the fucking trees behind my house. And I could see it flying, like lighting up, going through the fucking trees and off into the distance, man. And it just disappeared. It was a really quick sighting, but it was fucking really neat, man. I was like, man, I was like, what the fuck was that? And I snapped pictures of it with my fucking disposable camera. And I never got the fucking footage developed because I wanted to keep the footage because I only took a couple pictures of it. And I was like, oh, well, I still have like 20 pictures on there. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to wait until I see some other cool UFOs and take some pictures of it, and then I'll get it developed. Well, I never had it with me any other time I saw UFOs, and so it just sat in my bag forever, and then it finally just got fucking lost to the fucking, you know, space of fucking time, dude.
Do you think that there's like a larger ship that's controlling those things that you're talking about?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like that's what I think. A lot of the UFOs I saw that were like really up close to me were like probes or drones or something, you know, like collecting data or something, you know, like I just don't see what's up.
Do you think they're used for navigating?
Like a mothership, right? Like an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
I experienced I something quite like that. I was on my porch here.
Yeah.
And looking to the north, and then because my son was going to the porch, because I use night vision camera to look around.
Yeah.
But this ball of light, white ball of light, was coming down behind the trees, and my son saw it first, and it was very like what you experienced. It had an unbelievable speed, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and then it stopped in the middle, and then just disappeared. And
if you ever get that that footage,
what?
like do you see if Kyle, if you ever get that footage out to show us, you could like say you could think of something, a real like title, like something. Can this be explained? Or scientists
See,
can't explain.
I lost that. That's what I'm saying. I lost that fucking camera a long time ago.
Oh,
but like,
right.
yeah, fucking, I moved so many times since then. It was just in my duffel bag, and then that shit just got fucking just tossed away after so long. Because I never wanted to develop it, because I had, I had 20 pictures on there still, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save it for other UFOs, but I never had it with me anytime I saw any other cool UFOs. So I just never developed the pictures, and then the fucking thing just got lost, man. So fucking sucks, man. But I did catch a cool UFO video just the other day. I wonder if I could fucking show you guys, man. Let's see here. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, dude, I have it on my other computer. What I got on here, man? Did you guys see this one? Hang on. This one's really cool. I'm just going to do a video on this. Let me check this out. This is it, man. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if this pops up now. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the fucking with UFOs, man, but like they become like they were like obsessed with me after a while, and it was fucking weird, man. Like fucking, I mean, when it first started, dude, it was so fucking. It was happened to me so many times, dude. Like just all the fucking time, and it didn't matter what time of day it was. It didn't matter if I was at work, if I was at school or with friends or whatever, dude. Fucking, I would see them everywhere with so many people. I mean, it was fucking nuts. All right, yeah, this is it. All right, so hang on a second. Let me just get this down here. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with everybody, and this is one. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. I can't remember, but I was just watching it again. I was like, oh yeah, that's fucking cool footage. So even if I did show you, I'm going to show you again because it's fucking awesome. All right. Let's see here. Did you guys see this one? Hang on, it's gonna get good. This thing got so fucking bright, dude. It was nuts, man. Look how fucking bright it's getting, dude. Who is that? Who is that? You guys, that's it, dude. Who the fuck is that, man? Hang on. I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. I'm gonna minimize this, and then I'm gonna go to.
That video was big time pixelated.
Okay. Yeah. Who is not on mute right now? Put yourself on fucking mute, dude. Everybody, man. Because I'm sitting there trying to show a video, and I got fucking goddamn Smurf music in the background. Like, what the fuck are we listening to, man? Fucking fuck your TV, dude. Put yourself on mute, man. Everybody, all right? All right. Let's see here. Mark, put yourself on mute. Okay. Steven, put yourself on mute, buddy.
Yeah, cool.
All right, because I don't know where the fucking music's coming from, man. All right, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck what Gargamel's doing right now. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this damn UFO video. All right, so here we go, dude. All right, so share that. Boom, and bam, right here. Oh yeah, so I guess I'll just kind of describe it or something. Yeah, so now this is a fucking UFO. And yes, it is highly pixelated. I am actually shooting with my 4K camera, but of course my camera, I don't shoot in 4K because I don't have anything that can process it. But I will soon, so that's going to be awesome. But this is zoomed in, looking through my night vision, man. Now, look at the speed of this fucking thing, dude. Look how slow this is going. There's no fucking way that's a satellite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how long it's taken to pass up a fucking star. that's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so I mean, like your average speed of a satellite is around 17,000 miles an hour. You know, but I mean, you can see a satellite go from horizon to horizon in less than a minute. Okay, and I filmed this thing for almost 5 minutes. And when I stopped filming it, you could still see it going in the sky. I mean, this thing was going so incredibly slow. It was going slower than any plane, any fucking helicopter. I mean, anything. I mean, this thing is just fucking creeping, dude. It was just this big ass ball of fucking light. And it's got some asshole fucking hitting it with the laser. I don't know who that prick is, but he always seems to be out when I'm UFO hunting.
Have you got a certain time that
Oh,
you
it's
see
you with the
UFOs?
fucking TV on, huh? You motherfuckers. Turn your fucking TV off. God damn it, Steven. Say it again now. What'd you say?
I said, is there a time during the night that's better to hunt for UFOs than other
Yes.
times?
Yes, there is. Okay, so both twilights are the best times, man. So your dawn and dusk, man. Like right when the sun, like right after the sun goes down, is the best time to look for UFOs, and right before the sun comes up is the best time to look for UFOs. You know, and I think there's something about the twilight hours that attract UFOs. Maybe it's because they know people are sleeping, or their perception is distorted due to the twilight and shit like that. And perhaps that's why they come out more, or they send more guys out to collect data or whatever.
Do you guys have stars all year round?
What's up?
Have you stars all year round? In summer, winter, and it's the same?
Well, I mean, it's a lot better in the summertime.
Better in
the winter.
Fuck. Here it's it's quite the opposite. We only see stars in winter and autumn.
Really? No shit, dude.
In summertime, I don't see shit because it's light, very light in the night. When it's night, it's very.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's and that's what sucks. The light is actually starting to the nights are starting to run a lot longer now. But you
What
can basically
country
see
is
the
he
stars
from?
all year. What country is Norway from?
Yes.
Really? What country is Norway from? Take a fucking wild guess, dude.
India.
Yeah.
From fucking Norway, dude.
Oh, he sounds like he's Indian.
Yeah.
No, not Indian.
Do you think
Norwegian?
Do you think that when you say twilight and dawn, do you think it's anything to do with the way the sun hits the UFO that you see it more clear?
I don't know. Perhaps it's because it's twilight, you're able to see it more clearly. Perhaps you would see these UFOs all the time, but the light or the darkness is preventing that. And Apache.
Hey, can I add?
No.
Can I add something to that when you're finished?
No,
motherfucker.
No. You motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. All right, I'm going mute. Okay, go ahead.
No. Ask what you're going to say, man.
Yeah, no. And it's weird that those are the best times to see the spheres and whatnot at power points, like at the pyramids all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like at dusk and at dawn. And part of the reason why at dawn I know is because the radiation is hitting the earth. The sun's radiation is basically powering up the earth. But at dusk, I really can't. I mean, I know it's something to do with the same process, but I'm not really sure how. But yeah, that's a little tidbit I wanted to say. That's it.
Yeah, so I think Apache's probably right in some kind of aspect, meaning like that at those particular times, perhaps it is something with maybe the sun and its rays and its radiation bouncing off the craft that's causing it to produce more light, so you're able to see it more clearly or something. Maybe there's always craft that are all around, but you just don't see them. But at those particular times, you're just able to see them more than you are at other times. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know, but I can tell you this. You're welcome. I can tell you this from my years of hunting. I have deduced that there are times and seasons for fucking UFOs, man. You know, and like.
Do you think that maybe the sun and the radiation powers the craft? Maybe that's why they're around at that time.
I mean, it could be.
That could be.
I think
that could be.
I think they probably have a different source of powering up their craft.
You know what? There's you guys might know about this, but the Giza power plant theory, that's exactly how it powers up, supposedly powered up the Giza power plant by the rays of the sun. Once it hit the water that was flowing through the pyramid, it basically became a power plant, and it was specifically tuned to a certain frequency or a certain vibration, to the Earth's vibration, and that's why they say the underground crypt, that it was not finished, that they just basically tuned it to its perfect vibration frequency, and that that's all they needed. But yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's actually I think you might have been mistaken about that one particular part, Apache, which is the not the rays of the sun. In the Giza power plant theory by Christopher Dunn, he speaks about different chemicals being poured down the shafts and then them intermixing and producing a hydrogen and shit like that. But
okay.
Yeah,
I must be talking about a different theory then.
Yeah, but actually, I know what theory you are talking about. That it's actually really similar when they talk about the sun heating up the waters, like going through aquifers and shit like that, like the groundwater.
Basically, yeah, because Nikola Tesla based his power plant tower on the same theories. He had canals and whatnot going under it. Not on the same theories, but similar creation. So.
Yeah.
An aspect of canals running underground to produce natural energy and whatnot, but that's what I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we got a Mark on here. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Can you hear me?
Hang on.
Hey, you've been over there. You've been all patient. You know, I keep getting new guys on here, and I always forget. Mark, how you doing today, brother?
Hang on. Here we go. Hey, yeah, good, mate. Thanks. How are we all doing? It's about 7:40 in the morning over here in Australia, Saturday morning, and it's freaking raining again.
I love you Aussies, dude. You guys are awesome, dude.
Hey, thanks guys. Really appreciate being here and hanging out with you guys and listening to your stories.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
Sorry, man?
Have you ever seen a UFO, buddy?
Yeah, man, yeah. Talked about it the other day.
What was that? What was that again, Mark?
Many years ago, we were out camping four-wheel drive, and this is at least 20 years ago. And there was a bunch of us. When I say a bunch, probably about a dozen. We were out camping, four-wheel driving. We had the fire going at night. And as the full moon was coming up, we saw this object following the moon up. This went on for several hours, and it just, it was just off to the left side of the moon. Of course, it was a long way away, but it was a bright light, and as the moon rose, it followed up, and there wasn't just me. There was other people viewing it as well. We had binoculars and that, and this is back in the day before the word drone was a common thing, or video cameras were just in their infancy. The video camera I used to have was a huge thing that sat on your shoulder.
Yeah. I remember your story now. That's right.
Yeah, but I still believe what I saw, and other people saw it. And later on, it actually split up into several smaller parts and danced, moved around the sky. And we all said at the time that, we had nothing of that technology that could stay up in the air for that long and doing what it did. So it was pretty amazing. And there's got to be something else. As one of your listeners said the other day, I think it's a mathematical equation that we can't be the only sentient beings or living beings in this universe.
Oh,
so it's pretty amazing. Hey, just a question with Area 51. Do you think because of so much attention being put on it and people doing videos or going to it and stuff like that, that, you know, they've toned down or they're not doing what they used to do there? They moved it around to other parts of the states?
No. I mean, they've always had people around, so no one knows what's going on inside of Area 51. And that's all that matters. People want to sit outside the gate, go ahead. You can't see in there anyway. So there's, believe me, dude, that they have all kinds of crazy projects going down there. Now, is that to say that there's not another Area 51 that people don't know about kind of building? Fuck no, dude. There's probably a bunch of them, man. You know, there's probably all kinds of them, you know, but Area 51, at least the one, you know, called like Dreamland in Nevada, that one definitely is still heavily active, you know.
What do you think about Boyd Bush?
He's so full of shit, dude. That old man is such a lying fucking. He's pathological. Yeah, Boyd Bushman is very smart. He's a very intelligent man. However, when he shows a picture of a fucking alien, that is.
I mean about the anti-gravity and stuff like that. Not about the alien. I don't believe that one bit, but.
Okay, so yeah, you know, the anti-gravity stuff, you know, he did it, you know, it's really cool. Like, he did a really cool experiment where he took two 5,000-pound test magnets, all right, and he drilled holes in them, and then he flipped them around so they were the opposite polarities, so they were repelling each other. And he drilled holes right through the middle of two of them, and then he slipped them onto a bar. And then he put two big screws onto the bars, and he fucking wrenched them together, two big bolts. And he fucking wrenched the magnets all the way together until he had them just crushed up against each other. And so the magnetic field was just fucking crushed onto each other, just, you know, repelling itself. And when he did that, and he's tightened the bolts together, he did that, and he took the magnet and he dropped it, and it fell slower than everything else, dude. It was doing something to fucking gravity. It's having some kind of effect on gravity where it was actually falling slower than other stuff around it.
If you pass a neodymium magnet, which is a strong magnet for its size ratio, through a copper pipe, it will slow. It will levitate down through the pipe because
it's called eddy current.
Yeah, he just shows that example in his interview.
I've done it on the show a bunch of times, dude.
Guys, I know you're talking about anti-gravity, but have you ever seen how a bumblebee actually flies? It doesn't fly with its wings, it flies with a vibration. I watched the thing and vibration, and I think maybe that crafts can fly in a similar way with some sort of vibration, whatever they do, like something like a bee. I don't know. It was just interesting. I was watching it last night.
Sergeant Shell, you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we got interrupted by everybody. Yeah, that's fucking. I done that experiment a couple times on here, man, and that fucking that always makes me think. I forgot what it was. Like, someone actually had reminded me of, because it was pissing me off because I forgot what it was called. But that phenomenon is called eddy currents. And there's other stuff. There's other things that it's like used.
The Lens law.
What is it?
The Lens law. Lorenz law.
Yeah, what's that?
Lorenz. They took a aluminum plate and took some copper wire, and I forget how many turns they made a loop out of it, a hoop, like a circle. And they hooked the positive to the copper wire, and hooked the negative to the aluminum plate, and the copper wire actually lifted off the plate and hovered.
The first one to use this for a UFO, Germans.
There's a guy in Seattle that does that with small foil and an electrical wire, and it's an electrical charge, and it levitates. It's on. There's a UFO like documentary, and they talk to this guy. He's in Seattle, and that has the levitating aluminum foil thing. But there's also another thing. It's the guy who's able to. You can see these videos on YouTube where they rotate mercury at high speed with an electrical current in a torus, and they get it up to speed with a little amount of current. It's interesting to watch what its actual values or practicality or application. Who knows? But it's kind of neat, you know.
No, that is cool, and I know what you're talking about too. When they build like the that little flight. Now, at first they thought it was anti-gravity. But then they had discovered that it's some kind of like some kind of electromagnetic field that it's producing some kind of static charge that it's like vibrating the atoms around it, or the protons around it in the air, and it like kind of gives, because they're like, how does it lift? Or was it that triangle one, right, Sergeant Shill?
What, the lift one with the foil?
Yeah, it was like a triangle shape, right?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta hop off, man. I gotta drive my daughter to a little school dance thing and drop her off. But I'll be on tonight's episode, man.
All right, buddy. We'll see you tonight, brother.
You're gonna be on, right?
Yeah, same, Kelly.
8 o'clock, man.
All right, man.
I have to go as well, man. I'm up for work in 5 hours, bro. We'll see you.
I'll still be here, but when I hop off, that's what happened.
All right, cool, man.
All right. I'm still here,
I'll
though.
see you tomorrow, guys.
All right, sounds good, Sergeant Shill. All right, Stephen, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Go get some sleep.
All right, cheers, man.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Kyle?
Yes, sir.
Monday, I'm going to Sweden for a regression time.
Ah, yeah, hypnotherapist.
Yeah, and it's a long way to drive, man. I have to go to Sweden but she is very good. She's the best in Europe.
Oh, good.
So I'm very excited to find out more.
Oh, that'd be excellent. You need to videotape it, dude. Yeah, so record it, man, so we can all see it, dude.
Yeah, I contact you after. I'm gonna stay there from Monday to Tuesday.
Okay.
And go home on Tuesday morning.
All right, sounds good, dude. Yeah, definitely, man. Get that shit recorded and let us all see, man. That'd be awesome, dude.
Have you seen Shutter Island?
What?
Have you seen the movie Shutter Island?
Is that with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't watch that before you go.
That movie was actually based on an island that's out in Quincy, Massachusetts. It's called Long Island.
Yeah?
The Long Island's in New York.
It's called Long Island, and it's in Quincy.
I never been to a
America?
No, to America, but this hypnotist, or what the fuck you call it from
yeah, hypnotherapist.
Yeah, hypnotherapist before, and I didn't know if I wanted to go, but now I have decided, because I gonna have my own recordings with me, so I can record what I say. But a good hypno, yeah, whatever. When she's
That's
good,
cool, dude.
You don't lose your consciousness. You're still awake, and you can still decide if you want to tell if it's too bad, or you don't want to go there, or you can have some kind of saying.
So you feel confident in going? You feel comfortable with going?
This is the best in Europe, so yes.
Good. You know, it's funny because you know, there are people that I think there's like 10 or 15% of the population are highly hypnotizable, and then there are like I think it's like 40% of the population, which includes me, who are unhypnotizable, you know. And I cannot be hypnotized. I try to get hypnotized to quit smoking, and for a couple other things, and I simply cannot be fucking hypnotized. It just don't fucking work.
It's all in your, you know, it's all in your consciousness.
You have to be willing to. You have to be willing to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, dude, you know, because you can hypnotize people in a number of different ways, man. And one thing I thought was really cool was like Chris Angel, who's, you know, who can, you know, hypnotize people, and he's pretty good at it. But he uses a lot of different techniques and does it all at once. But one way is reading, and you know that, like, you can read, like when you are reading a book at night and like you start falling asleep, you know, and like it's like a self-hypnosis, you know. Or when you're driving a long distance and you're on the road, it's just a real long fucking road, and then like you'll kind of like zone off and like daydream. You're actually self-hypnotizing yourself. You're self-hypnotizing.
Yeah, because you don't remember driving the last bit, or
yeah, you know, and it's self-hypnosis, man.
Yes, that's right, man.
Hey guys, I self-hypnotize usually when my wife starts talking to me. I just zone out.
Just zones the fuck out. We all have hypnotized that shit, dude.
It's called driving on autopilot.
Right? It's straight autopilot. Here's me with my girl. Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, she's such a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it, dude. I just agree with everything she says. I'm like, really? Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah, that sucks, baby, doesn't it? Yep.
But for me, this is for me it's very important, you know, because it's a lot of things I really want to remember better. And if she is good and can,
well, if she's the best, then, you know, hey man, well, you know, good, more power to you, brother. You know, if they say she's the best, man, you know, that's where you want to go.
Yeah, maybe she can give me some answer, or I can give myself some answers.
You know, let's see what we got going on here in the comment section. Sorry, you guys. Hey, bros, I'm sorry I had to call. I had a call to take. Did I miss anything? No, you just missed Apache pissing me off, and then some UFO stories of my past. One that's not that impressive, but you know.
You
other
know,
than that, let's see. But you can't reach zero. Hang on a second. I'm reading out the comments on YouTube so I can make sure I can get everybody in here. Make sure we ain't got any new people popping up. What up, UFO bro? How you doing, buddy? I didn't see you there. And UFO today, how you doing, brother? Doing good? Oh shit, hang on. Sorry. Jason Balance, doing good, buddy? You can say what you want. Augustus Wilson is when you are telling people not to curse, you can have your own opinion, but they might not be shared by everyone. Yeah, you know, is Augustus really still going off about that shit, dude? I mean, Augustus, buddy, you know, fucking welcome to an adult channel, dude, you know?
Hey, somebody turn down their YouTube or something.
Wait, yeah, who the fuck is that? Someone turn their shit down. Oh, it's definitely Norway.
What?
Norway, turn your shit down, damn it.
Turn your shit down?
Yeah, mute yourself, man. There we go, finally, man. Here you go, hear all that fucking static. Yeah, remember, you guys, and most of you guys are doing a good job, but when you're not talking, just hit yourself on mute, you know? So if when you want to talk, just hit unmute, you know? But while you're not talking, just click the damn mute button so we don't catch any of you.
I'll catch you guys tonight, man.
No. Now you have to stay, Sergeant. All right? We already said bye once. Now you're fucking stuck there with me. All right,
man.
Get your ass back here.
I'll catch you.
You're not going anywhere.
11 o'clock Eastern,
Robert.
8 p.m. Pacific. Hit the like button, smash it like it owes you money, and fucking then get that money and then buy a T-shirt. Later, man.
Later, buddy. I'll talk to you tonight, man. All right, man. Yeah, you know, and I think it's probably time for my ass to kick rocks as well, and so I can get working on some other shit here. As always, thank you guys for coming and joining us, man. and sharing you guys' stories today. You know, Norway. I hope everybody, you know, I hope you realize that, you know, no one wanted to, that we felt bad about what happened, and that, you know, that everyone, you know, apologized and wanted to make it up to you, man. I'm glad you were able to come on here and share your story with us. And of course, everybody in the comment section, and Snooch, fucking, thank you, buddy. You're the fucking man, brother. All right. You know what I'm talking about, dude.
Kyle,
What up, brother, man?
are you going to be on later?
Always, man. 8 o'clock, brother.
8 o'clock? Okay.
Yep. All right. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. And please reaching absolute zero on today. Oh, really? So please provide me a link to reaching absolute zero. No one reached absolute zero. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey, Kyle, just before you go.
Yeah.
Hey, man, just this might be interest the other guys in Norway. I don't know if you remember or know Dean Hegland. He's the guy out of the X-Files.
Yeah.
He'd done a documentary about not crazy shit, but people being abducted and stuff like that. And he talked to actors and things like that. And it's a real serious thing. And he was saying that when he used to go to conventions or other things, he had people coming up to him who had abduction stories, and you know, and family members go missing, and you know, who used to work in the military and things like that. A real interesting documentary done by him. If you can find it, maybe on Netflix or maybe YouTube or something like that. Just real interesting guy. I've met him in person. He came out to a convention, science fiction convention here in Brisbane. Real interesting guy. He started out his time acting in comedy and things like that. But the documentary he did was really, really interesting and eye-opening. So some of your listeners here might be interested in that.
Oh yeah, definitely, you guys. So you guys hear that? Go and check out. And you're talking about Hoagland, right?
Dean Hegland, the guy from the X-Files. So he was one of the lone gunmen, the guy with the glasses, the goofy guy, long blonde.
Oh yeah, that skinny fuck.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys go and check out his shit, man. It says it's really good. So go give it a look. And UFO Today, because you are believing bullshit. What does he believe? Remember, nations are investing billions in this technology. Why invest millions if it's not possible? Well, you know what? Okay, so I heard that. I just want to say this before I get off here. If you guys are talking about hitting absolute zero, cons, I don't know if you know this, but I did hear that if you hit absolute zero, that it actually is another state of matter. So how we have liquid and solid and gas. So I heard that something about like absolute zero causes a different state of matter. It's like it's not just hard, it's like a super hard or something, or some fucking something. It's a different kind of matter, man. You know, something cool like that, man. I forget what the fuck it was, but I'm pretty sure they didn't hit absolute zero. It's just they're like really, really close, you know, and they were able to observe this new form of matters, some shit like that, man. It's really cool, man. But I don't think you can hit absolute zero, right? I think it's like impossible, dude. You know, but I could be wrong. You know, yeah. If you hit, yeah, exactly. If correct, yeah. Then so it's like if you get to absolute zero, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Or like, you know, or we can't right now. But I could be wrong, man. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and joining me, and hopefully we can get Cons on this motherfucker next time, and hopefully we can get Snooch to join us and fucking be on camera with us, hopefully. But I know he's always working and busting ass, man, making that Skrilla, dude, fucking sweating bullets on top of a roof, you know. So yeah, Corey Feldman, baby, that's right, dude. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys. What up, man?
I just found it, man. It's called The Truth Is Out There. It was done in 2011. It's a documentary, biography, and a bit of a comedy. Dean Hegland. You can look it up on IMDb, Internet Movie Database. You can probably get it off Amazon or whatever. But yeah, it's a real interesting, documentary that he done.
All right, cool. You guys hear that? Make sure you go and check it out. Hey, Norway by Night just gave me a super chat, dude. Fucking Norway, you're the man, baby. Yeah, dude. Oh, I fucking love it. Wish I had my little fucking I wish I had my little alarm here, dude. I would fucking ring that bitch for you right now, dude. I'll have to fucking pull out a bass next time and start playing for your ass, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you, sir. Yeah, dude. Oh, he got busted. Oh, look at that shit, dude. Mark got fucking busted. Oh, he got popped, dude. Oh no. Oh man, he's in trouble, you guys. Oh, Mark's going down, dude. Oh my god. Oh, someone say you got busted, dude. Look at that shit, dude. Son of a bitch, man. Sorry, man.
No, man, that's just my wife come in. She's just woken up to see what I'm up to, who I'm talking to.
She busted your ass, dude. She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? God damn it, be quiet. Hey, how you doing, baby? Oh, there's your dog too. Oh, look at your happy little family, dude. I love it. Yes.
Thanks, man. You have a good day.
Hey,
you
too,
prosperous, man.
Definitely, man. All right, you guys. Rock and roll, everybody. I'll talk to you guys. I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock tonight. All right, everyone. UFO proof out. All right, bye, you guys.